Representative John Lewis, the conscience of Congress, who represented Georgia for more than 3 decades, made his final trip to the U.S. Capitol on Monday, lying in state in the building where his former colleagues said farewell to the civil rights giant. A military honor guard carried Lewis' flag-draped casket up the stairs en route to the Capitol Rotunda, where the 80-year-old became the first black lawmaker to lie in state. Under the dome of the U Capitol, we have bid farewell to some of the greatest Americans in our history, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi told the assembled lawmakers, family and friends. It is fitting that John Lewis join this pantheon of patriots resting upon the same catafalque as President Abraham Lincoln. John Lewis became a titan of the civil rights movement, and then the conscience of the Congress, Pelosi, D-Calif, said. John was revered and beloved on both sides of the aisle, and on both sides of the Capitol. We knew that he always worked with the side of the angels, and now we know he is with them, she added. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, RK, also paid tribute to Lewis, saying, even though the world around him gave him every cause for bitterness, he stubbornly treated everyone with respect and love. The most emotional moment came from Lewis himself. Pelosi played a 5-minute audio clip of a 2014 commencement address the congressman delivered at Emory University in Atlanta, leading many attendees to well up with tears as his voice boomed throughout the rotunda. We all live in the same house. And it doesn't matter whether we are black or white, Latino, Asian Americans and Native American, Lewis' voice rang out. It doesn't matter whether you're straight or gay. We are one people, we are one family, we all live in the same house. Be bold, be courageous, stand up, speak out, and find a way to create the beloved community, the beloved world, a world of peace, a world that recognizes the dignity of all humankind. Never become bitter. Never become hostile. Never hate. Live in peace. We're one people and one love. The attendees in the rotunda gave Lewis' casket a standing ovation. Mourners wore masks, with a good number of Congressional Black Caucus members wearing face coverings that said, "Good trouble," the kind of trouble Lewis had spent his life advocating. The action of Rosa Parks and the leadership of Martin Luther King Jr. inspired me to find a way to get in the way, to get in trouble, good trouble, necessary trouble, Lewis said in a 2015 speech. Former Vice President Joe Biden, the presumptive Democratic presidential nominee, paid his respects to Lewis later in the afternoon, accompanied by Pelosi and his wife, Jill Biden. Biden stood in front of Lewis' casket for several minutes, and at one point placed his hand on it and patted it. Biden and Lewis were longtime friends, and Lewis endorsed him for president in April.